Hi guys, Heidi here. So I hope you all are already subscribed. If not, please go down and hit that subscribe button. It definitely does mean the world to me. And I'm still working on getting to 100 subscribers. I'm so close to it. And that's all thanks to you guys that continues watching my videos and liking it. So today I want to talk about something pretty serious. It's about mental health, and it's pretty dear to me, and you'll understand quite soon why it is dear to me. I went through a really bad time in December. To put it plain and simple, I overdosed. It's not something that I'm really proud of. It was definitely one of my weaker moments where I just felt, you know what, to be honest, screw life, I'm done. I'm tired of facing or fighting these stupid battles that I have every single day, starting from the moment I open my eyes to when I close them at night. And it was a couple of continuous bad days that I had, and I just decided, you know, until here and not further. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done with life. I don't see the purpose in life. I don't understand why I survived what I survived during the boating accident. And to be honest, there is a lot of days where I wish, you know what, it probably would have been better if I died. And I know it's an extremely bad way of looking at it or thinking about it in that way, but honestly, that is how I feel some days. I mean, I do not see the purpose in struggling day in and day out, just to manage to do normal chores, keeping up with my rehabilitation, my exercise regime and stuff like that. So it got all just too much for me, and it was in December. I'm not quite sure what the dates were that I overdosed on my baclofen medication, and I ended up in hospital. I was hospitalized for I think 4 days, where I just didn't wake up, and you know, I was in ICU. I think I was in ICU, and they had to pump my stomach and do all of that, and I was pretty sure after I took all that baclofen that I won't wake up, that it would be the end of me, end of Heidi. But then I don't know how, but well, I do know how, because of Monty, you know, the pipe that I have here, the T-tube. That's the only thing that kept me alive. The doctors did tell my sister that if I did not have the T-tube, that I would not have been here anymore, because the overdose that I took was so lethal. That is the only reason why I'm still here today. It's because of Monty, my T-tube. And a lot of people, including me, you deny that you are having a tough time emotionally. I'm a very proud person, so I won't tell someone like, listen, I'm really struggling day by day to get through life in general. And that is why it's so important to me to make this video, because there is a lot of people also struggling with mental health, And unfortunately, people don't talk about it because it's like you feel like a failure once you admit that you do have a mental issue, a mental health issue. Especially when you're a proud person, like I am. And some people are lucky, I consider myself lucky, that I did survive the overdose, that I am still here, that I'm able to share my story and hopefully help someone out there, and realize that taking your own life is it's not why God created you. It's not why you are on earth. It's not your decision to be made when and how you can take your own life. Trust me, I learned that the hard way and realized that it's a pretty stupid idea to take or try and take your own life, because God won't allow you to take your own life when it's not your time. He decides when it's your time. And to be honest, I'm glad I went through that phase. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of the fact that I tried to overdose and take my own life. It was probably the most dumbest thing I've ever tried. And probably the, excuse the language, most shittiest thing that I've put my family through, my sister and her husband. And also the most selfish thing I probably have ever done, to end my life and not thinking about the consequences of the people that are left behind, the questions that they will have. And it is so important to me to share this experience with you guys, because I want to let you know that you are not considered a failure when you actually realize, like, listen, I have a problem, I have a mental health problem, I need to see someone, I need someone to help me get through this. You are not weak, you are not stupid or a failure, but you should be proud of yourself just to get to a point where you realize, like, listen, I have a problem, I need help. That is the first step to be taken to success. I don't feel like a failure because now I have to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever you call it, to help me through my struggles. I'm happy in a way that I can share this and help other people. Suicide is not the answer, even though once you are down that rabbit hole, or whatever you want to call it, you are so deep in depression that you don't see anything else or believe there is anything else out there for you except death. And that's the sad part. And that's why I'm so glad that I'm still here, and hopefully change someone else's mind out there to not do it, to not go down that rabbit hole that I went through, and go through the crap I had to go through, and rebuild bridges and regain that trust in your family, and the people around you, that it won't happen again, and that you did learn your lesson and realize the consequences for your actions. and understand that every action has a reaction, and you might not like those reactions that you get. So don't go down that hole that I went through or gone down. There is help. It's free. You can get free help if you have a mental health issue from the hospitals, the public institutions. There is help for you. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and make you guys notice that mental health is a real issue, and people don't talk about it as often as they should. So I thought it's an ideal time to share my story with someone, because we are all going through a rough time with COVID and all of that. Even though we are on level 1, there's still financial difficulties all over that everyone is struggling with. So I hope I could help someone out there. I hope you find this video beneficial, and if you do suffer from mental health and you want to talk to someone, you can message me, you can connect with me either on Facebook, on my By Faith You'll Walk Again Heidi page, or if you want to do a private conversation, you're more than welcome to contact me through Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or if you have my number, you can WhatsApp me as well. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and remember, hashtag Dankie Jesus vir alles, and remember to stay positive and humble and on your knees, guys. Trust me, it's worth it. Love, Heidi.